Okay, this is a Panasonic stereo radio multiplex stereo, probably from the early 70s, I would say 71, 72 maybe 70, something like that. It was a stereo that my uncle had. He didn't use it all that often. It just kind of, he used it and it would just sit. So what I did was I took it and cleaned it all up. I took it apart, changed a couple light bulbs in it. Went ahead and changed, or I'm sorry, I didn't change, but I cleaned all the, forgive me, I'm literally 3 feet away from my air conditioner, so if you hear that, that's what that is. Anyway, I cleaned all this up. I took all the knobs off. I cleaned the contacts with a contact cleaner because it's static pretty bad. Cleaned up all the knobs, cleaned up the face, cleaned up the chrome. It's got a little bit of damage up there just from whatever. This has something called a field effect transistor. I'm not real familiar with that. I don't know what that's supposed to do. But it's a pretty neat radio. It has a separate AM and FM dial, and it lights up. I'll light that. I'll turn them on here in a second. I actually have the original owner's manual to it too. So this is a model SE-840. If it would focus. There it goes. You have to forgive me, I'm using my cell phone. My wife's out of town with our video camera for the weekend, so I just thought I'd do a quick little video with my phone. Also, I found another book that was with it. It's a product catalog. It's quite interesting seeing all the stuff that Panasonic actually offered way back when. Everything from toasters to TVs to vacuum cleaners. But believe it or not, the stereo is actually in here. If I could just find it real quick, I will show it. I think another page. Yep, there it is. It's actually called, if it will focus, oh, there it is, Sonisphere. I guess maybe that's because of the way the speakers look, which I'll show you here in a second, which you can kind of see in the picture. They're actually round instead of square. It's just kind of nice seeing round speakers for a change, but that's the actual unit, if I can get it to focus. Like I said, I'm using my cell phone. Well, anyway, that's the picture. And if it will focus, I will let you read the description. Okay, let's do it this way. That way it won't keep wiggling. There we go. I'll leave this on for a few seconds if you want to pause the video and go ahead and read it. It does have a record player. I'm sorry, record changer. The turntable spins. I don't know if the record, if there's actually, if it'll play a record. I don't know. Somewhere along the line, somebody taped some pennies to it to weight the needle down. So, I probably won't use the record player. I have a really nice record player upstairs, if need be. And of course, this thing here is loose. It needs to be glued back down, but it spins. When I had it apart, I looked at the grease. The grease actually still looks pretty good. So So okay, so let's go ahead and show the back of it, and then I'll get to the speakers here. Not much to it, just the typical power in the speakers, tape deck with the recording and playback. Let's see if I can get that spun out a little more. Thing for an antenna, built-in antenna, and the little name tag here. And this is really interesting right there. Made in Japan. So anyway, here's one of the speakers. As you can see, it is round. And Panasonic does go with the unit. And actually, it looks square behind there. I don't know if you can really see in there. But it's actually, the speaker's round, the back thing is square. And there's the back of the speaker. It's got a little thing there, and then there is the plate there. I actually took the grills off of this and took them to work and sprayed some cleaner on them and blew an air hose just on the grills, because there was literally 6 inches of dust inside of these things. And I took the back of it, behind the grill, the flat part actually unscrews, and the speaker's behind that. And I took the speaker apart. The speaker still looks fine, so there was no sense in fixing all that. So anyway, I'll turn it on. I will show you the one issue that it has that I don't know how to fix. So we'll turn it on. And for some reason, every once in a while, it takes a little bit for those dials to light up. Come on, light up. Okay, so it's hard to see. Of course, the dial won't light up. Anyway, it's really hard to see. But that's actually, it lights up green. But for some reason, my dial lights ain't lighting up. Let's try this again here. There's the so a stereo light. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to light up. Okay. I got the needles to light up now. It's just an intermittent problem. Even though I put new bulbs in it, even the old bulbs still did it. So I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, it's just going to be a basement my work area radio. Alright, if this silly thing would focus. Anyway, the problem it has is this is the AM dial. The needle is accurate as far as the radio station goes on the AM dial, but the FM dial, for instance, let's see, and I'm not going to leave it on one song too long because of the copyright infringement. I don't want that coming after me. So, but anyway, this is actually, this station right here is 106.5. And we do have a 107, but it doesn't come in real well. So the tuner is off. So that's literally 106.5 right there. But the AM part is accurate, but the FM's off. So let's see. This station right here is actually 102.5, and since this thing blurred, it's actually between there. So that should be a 97 station, but instead it's a 102.5. So if anybody has any ideas if it's the actual tuner, which I don't think it is because the AM one is correct. I think maybe the dial cord slipped somewhere on the FM one. That could be the problem. So and that's actually like a 100.3 station, which is actually between almost right at 96 because this thing isn't focusing. Yeah, man. Not sure what that is. But anyway, you kind of get the idea. Okay, this is... The needle is actually at... Oh, come on, focus. This is why I don't like using cell phones for videos. But anyway, that's actually, it's right before 98, and it's actually 103.3. Here, let's get real close. Maybe it'll straighten itself out here. Alright, so there we can kind of see it now. So that's actually 103.3. So it's got to be probably the dial cord slip somewhere that caused it to mess up, because like I said, the AM one's dead on. So anyway, let's see. Okay, I'm on AM now. That right there is actually a radio station. It's 1120. So that one's pretty close. It's a lot closer than the FM. So if anyone happens to know off the top of their head if that is a dial cord issue, then just go ahead and let me know. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. So anyway, oh, and the other speaker's over there for right now. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll probably upload another radio here soon because I got a couple of them. Okay, well, thanks for watching. This is the Panasonic again, and I'm having a real bad problem with these dial lights not coming on. So I cracked it open, and I just wanted to take a quick interior shot of this. So you could tell it's pretty clean down in here. I did not have to. I barely did anything as far as cleaning inside of here. I just kind of wiped it out a little bit. So you could see there's the bottom of the record changer. I don't think this record player was used a whole heck of a lot, because this thing is still, it's not even worn anywhere. So I don't know. And like I said, see if I can find a little spot. There's a spot of grease down there, so the grease doesn't look too bad. But yeah, this thing has got a serious dial cord setup here. I mean, it reaches all the way back here to the tuner, and then there's the AM cord, then over here is the FM cord. So anyway, I don't know if, like I said, the other thing got all messed up or not. So anyway, just a quick interior picture. It only took me literally 30 seconds to open this thing back up. So I'm going to do some digging around and see why my dialights hardly work anymore. I may just put the old bulbs back in because that seemed to work a little bit better. So anyway, again, thanks for watching.